There we go. How's it, everybody? Woo! It's good to be back. Goodness, I know there's a stream delay, but tech just never works with me, it seems. Never works in my favor. Alright, there's been a couple of minute delay, but it doesn't matter. I think we've picked up a couple of extra players. I can see my ugly mug showing up on the stream. Switching back to that transition. And now you can see me again. How's it, everybody? Sorry for the delay. It's been a while. I've been working on something big on the side related to mobile gaming. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. I'm going to release some more details in the next week or so. Just tying together a few loose ends so that I can actually, you know, make this a profitable thing and make some money off it. To survive, you know. Enough about my woes. Just quickly waiting for the stream to catch up so I can make sure everything is good. I'm sure it is. Let me just check. But I think actually let's start. I just wanted to make sure everything is good so we don't start without losing the... There we go. How's it, everybody? Woo! Yeah. You're going to hear me first. Okay, so I'm pressing start. Of course, there's going to be a little delay. I haven't played this game in a few days, so I'm a little bit anxious. I see a lot's been happening in the PUBG community. Oh no, how can I not... Oh, no, man. I thought I have a real pass. How do I not unlock... Clearly something. How's it, everybody? Welcome to another Get the Bird game. How's it, everybody? Welcome to another Get the Bird game. Sorry, my Get the Bird suit is not working for some reason. But this is me, so get me in the red suit and the yellow cap. And that's the bird. Enjoy the game, guys. Technical issue number 735,000. I have a real pass. Why is my closet not available to me? That is the oddest thing. Everybody just getting acquainted there, it seems. Drama is always something, eh? So, for those of you tuning in, welcome to the stream again. It's been a while, been about 2 weeks, I think. But like I said, I was brewing some other things on the side. And now it's back to work and other things. But I'll share more about that in the mobile gaming space very soon. For now, what we're doing is, me in my infinite wisdom, as DeadBird, is giving anybody who kills me in this game a chicken dinner. Now, unfortunately, I normally play my chicken suit, but for some reason my Royal Pass closet isn't allowing me to switch. I didn't check, of course. Why would I check? Everything happens last minute. Jan's saying, strong as DeadBird, you're going to need it. Oops. Look, I haven't played in a while. I'm a little out of practice, guys. That's why I'm only doing one game tonight, one game tomorrow. I need to slowly ease myself back into... I've been playing some other games. Which have been... Oh, and of course I'm landing like a complete idiot. Somebody there. I might have the benefit of not looking like a chicken this time around. Also, do need to put on the do not disturb. I always forget that. It's been a while since I've last streamed. It's hard work. If anybody wants to get into streaming, just consider it carefully. It's a lot of hard work, guys. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Just be prepared if you want to make it. And certainly this is not... I mean, I'm not trying to be a streamer. This is just for fun of these games. But it's a lot of fun. You have to do it. It just takes up a lot of time. But I'm always appreciative of the audience. And that's the one thing that always draws me back. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. All 4 of you at this point. And that's the other thing. Consistency is such a key thing. But anyway, you guys are going to love what I'm going to bring to the local industry. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be more of this. And at the end, there's going to be some amazing announcement. I don't want to say anything. But end of the month, we're going to be going big. Big in a little way, I think. Yo, and there's been a couple of good games I've been exploring. Battlelands, I've played a few times on... I actually need to focus here too. Battlelands, I've been playing a bit. That's been fun. I've also been... I did a little bit of Fortnite the other day, which was quite fun on Android. I actually want to set up a game where we get a bunch of PUBG players to go play Fortnite. It could be fun. Multitasking and getting away from everybody is not really how I should be playing this game. Let's get the Discord open there. All right. Johan, have you been playing any other games? Oh, I've also been playing a little bit of Call of Duty. I forget. It doesn't feel as good as PUBG Mobile, though. Like, I've been playing a bit of Call of Duty today, and now it's the first time I'm back to PUBG Mobile. And it just, I mean, obviously I've been playing it a lot longer, but it just feels so much smoother. And I'm not even playing on the OnePlus at the moment. The OnePlus is roasting the game. So we've not lost too many players. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't go there. Guys, I'm in trouble already. Watch this guy. I didn't even up the ante for any of the weapons or anything. Everything was just normal. I didn't want to give anybody advantage. Like, I've got 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks out of practice, basically. I've got a lot of sleepless nights ahead of me. Especially when I'm fitting the ball here. Yeah, Johan, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So, I mean, I'm not going to build anything. That's whenever I play Fortnite, and I haven't done it in a while or often, but I've just been playing with it for a little bit to try it out in mobile. And if you just play the straight up game, it's a lot of fun. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Be very quiet. The problem is I want to steal his bike. He was clever, he parked on that side. Oh, terrible jump. And I don't even have any decent weapons. I'm totally noob level at the moment. Totally. Ooh, there's a car. Guys, my heart is pounding at the moment. I should have done a warm-up game first. Give away some merch and then do an official game. I always make it difficult for myself. Okay, 23 players remaining. Not too bad. Yeah, DeadBirdZA, you're quite right. It still feels a little bit arcadey. Oh, I hope I'm not going to get shot now. I mean, it's got a lot of elements going for it, and I used to be a COD player on PC, and like a lot of the things that I enjoyed about the game back then is still there, and it's amazing on mobile. But the running feels, I'm still need to mess with the settings, but the running feels weird when the character runs. It feels off. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not focusing, I'm looking at the comments. Unbelievable. Unbelievable play that you guys are seeing right here. I mean, you don't come here for the quality of gameplay, guys. That's where Vegeta is for. I've been watching what he does. A lot of cool things coming out from that channel for sure. Go check them out. I see his wife also played a bit. I mean, she was kicking ass. I didn't even know she was a pro player. Or at least a serious player. I actually want to challenge him to one of these games one day. Get him to come and back me up. Johan says stream keeps cutting off. What do you mean? The feed? It's looking fine on my monitor feed here. That's live from Facebook. Let me know if it's audio or video. Maybe a refresh of the stream, perhaps? It's looking fine, my side. Can't believe I'm still alive, guys. I am actually freaking out a bit. And I should be moving out of the space now because the stream is catching up. And I'm not saying this is stream snipers, but, you know, I don't blame people for watching the stream and listening along. I mean, it's kind of part of the fun, right? It's tempting. Don't condone it. It's going to happen from time to time. As you'll see, I'm not being very offensive at the moment. I need to get my eyes back from Call of Duty. DeadBirdZA saying Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 still great on PC. Look, I can only imagine more players are going to start playing it. Mobile gaming is big, guys. There are some really fantastic games out there. And please keep an eye on, I'm going to announce all the details soon. I've got some really cool things happening that I've been working on. That's other mobile games too, which you guys are going to absolutely love, I think. And then obviously playing competitive, or not competitive, but doing more of these brawls on other games too, just for the hell of it. Let's explore other games, and I want to hear from you guys. What do you think are good mobile games to play, or what are you guys playing? Because, you know, I was thinking when the new PlayStation and Xbox came out, I realized again why I love mobile gaming so much. I certainly don't have the cash to spend that much on a console, and I certainly don't blame anybody for doing so. But I've got a pretty nice gaming PC if I want to do anything else, but mobile is so much fun. The quality of the games, I can sit anywhere and play. So I can go to my local pub. I actually do play PUBG in a pub. It's a lot of fun to do. And there's a lot of great games apart from action titles. I mean, when you think of like mobile gaming, you often think of these games, PUBG and Fortnite and Call of Duty and maybe some puzzle diamond snatching crappy games, but there's a lot of other artistic storytelling, graphic novel based, like amazing games out there. Oh, what was that? Goodness gracious. A lot of other games worth checking out. Is this now one of the redonkulous glitches? So I'm just going to do a little screenshot of that. That's what I love about the Huawei, is you can just step on the screen. I don't know if the other phones do it like that. Lost my vehicle, unfortunately. Oh, there's another one. should be more cautious. I need a better weapon. Carl, please, why are you asking about the SA server? I do want to bash my head into the wall sometimes. It's all down to numbers. I heard it straight from the source, so I'm just relaying the information. I did a big post about it a few days ago because I couldn't do another video. I couldn't think about talking about it in that way. I just wanted to get the words out, and then, yeah, it's been terrible. I feel everybody's pain. I also want the local server back. But I fear that, you know, with the updates and some players getting purged, maybe some dummy, like some unused accounts, I don't know, fallen off the map, some hacked accounts, some stolen accounts, all of those things that attributed probably to global number drops. That's the only thing I can think of, to be honest. And of course, those players that haven't updated yet, right? So if you haven't updated the game, after the update, at some point, you're not going to be counted. Well, you're not going to be counted on the server, the current server, because it's going to go on how many people have updated now. So apart from being daily numbers, there's also those bigger numbers per update that's going to count. They're going to make a call and say, okay, or the server's going to say, okay, so many people have updated, it's under the threshold. What usually happens with the update, I should re-articulate that, because if not enough players update, it's not going to count all those players. They're not going to be playing on the new version of the game. There's not going to be millions of those guys, but they do attribute to it. But overall, the player count has dropped, the daily player count, which is the real metric. I mean, the community is strong, don't get me wrong. You guys see the scrims that are happening, Medal State and SAGC, ACGL. There's a lot of other games happening. The PUBG mobile community is also strong, of course. Hugely strong. Go check out SAGC if you want a lot of daily action. They run some amazing games. But the reality is, I think as people are getting back to work and things too, you know, people are probably dropping off in player numbers. It's been a bit of drama. I think some people have just like kind of explored other games, or maybe gone back to PC. I mean, it happens. There's a fall off. But the problem is, if we are on the cusp of things, anyway, I don't want to talk about it really. I'm tired of talking about the SA server. Let's talk about this game. Give me tips, guys. Give me hints and tips. But I do enjoy with Call of Duty. One of the things I enjoy is, I mean, this feels, I want to say that almost in a way feels a little more realistic. I don't know, the weapons and the shots, the way it feels. But I don't know, like, I haven't formulated my thoughts on that. And how do you define realistic, right? I do like the feedback that you get of the shots. I mean, it's obviously intended to be I mean, I enjoy PUBG for the endurance aspects of it. Where with Call of Duty, apart from the Battle Royale mode, which is fantastic too, it's very much the respawn type games, which is great. I mean, you've got the Counter-Strike style of games in there. You've got the team deathmatches, capture the flag style games, which I'm all exploring now, and it's throwing me back to my PC gaming days, and there's tanks. I mean, how can you not love a game with tanks? Goodness. In the Battle Royale version, there's tanks. Yeah, Devil, that's never going to happen, because now you're talking about using up people's data against their will. That will not fly. Vodacom and MTN will get sued if they just force updates. That's why there's an auto update feature. So players that want to enable that, they just enable that. But you cannot ever force updates like that unless it's operating system critical. that Android or Apple will push out, which, unless it's small, would never happen in that capacity. Oh, look, the Fortnite bus. I've never seen one of those. As you can tell, guys, I'm like not really focusing too much on taking anybody out. I'm just trying to survive, moving around, staying ahead of the stream, talking to you fine people. And thanks for watching, by the way. I really appreciate all the love. Rolene, missed you guys too. I can't wait to play with everybody again. Thanks for coming back and watching the stream. Johannes says his friend from Mauritius says they are playing in low ping on the Asia server. Interesting, interesting. What is low ping though? 60 milliseconds, green bars. You're in Call of Duty. I mean, I do. There's aspects of it I don't like, and there's other aspects I do love about it. It's a well polished game. You have to give it a lot of credit, and I think it's got a very healthy user base, especially people that played the PC version. And I think that's where a lot of people can get into mobile gaming, right? Play some Call of Duty because it's a throwback to what you used to play as a PC gamer back in my old gaming days, for example. And then you find other games. But in terms of quality and I think overall game playability, I mean, the problem is a lot of people don't like the repetitive nature of Battle Royale mode. I, of course, and I'm sure many of you also love it. Yes, Shrelina, I also can't believe I'm still alive. Also, there were only 30 people, and I see there's only 12 now. So I am kind of not playing my usual moving around as much. I should actually start getting active. I see we are down. I've been digressing a lot. But yeah, flip, I can't die in the bloody blue zone again. Unreal. You see, this is what happens when I take my eye off the ball. I was in a car, actually. I was driving around and I crashed my car. I'm not too far out. I should be fine. Green bar 20 to 100 ping, you say, Johannes. That is very interesting indeed. Unless they're on a fiber cable connection, I must actually look at that. I don't know what their fiber structure is looking like, but they would be tapped into one of the west coast of Africa fiber lines. So unless they have a fiber cable that they tapped into that, I don't know, gives them some direct access to the European server. But you say Asia server. So try not to die here properly, but I want to read your comment there. Really wanted to play PUBG, but I play meeting. Okay. So you say it's between 80 and 198 on a VPN connection. The reason why VPN isn't a solution is because by its very nature, you're still dealing with the same routing, if not longer routing for the game. So while you might have a point of presence popping up in the middle of London and then try and tapping into that server, your overall benefit should never, it just doesn't make sense in terms of the data, the mathematics of how these things work. But of course, if you're telling me otherwise, I stand to be corrected. I also stand to be embarrassed if I don't survive this blue zone. Fiber structure is metro web. But look, at the end of the day, all our fiber still goes through the same channels at the end of the day. Once it hits, it either goes to CCOM or WAX or one of these other underground cables. So at the end of the day, we're all breaking out at the same places. Unless your ISP doesn't have as many customers on it, or it's got... I don't know, but at the end of the day, we're all at the same. Unless you should only really see a problem when it's a lot of congestion, or if your fiber provider is bad, then you'll see some issues. But I'm with Cell C, for example. I mean, it's not really. It's nobody thinks of it as a fiber provider. They got in the game early to kind of try and sell it. The company's unfortunately in a bit. Oh no, the company's a bit of shambles at the moment. Obviously, not going to survive long as a mobile operator. Somebody's going to buy it, but because there's not too many people on that service, I'm getting excellent value and service from them. I'm a very happy customer. I've been from day one. But I think this is definitely something we should chat about in terms of fiber VPN, playing on other service, and what the benefit is. I mean, is there really a benefit? Do you really see those pings consistently all the time? But I'm keen to explore it. I'm not dissing it. That's what I'm saying. Like, from my understanding and years of kind of writing about the industry, understanding VPNs, it shouldn't give you that kind of performance improvement, if that makes sense, in terms of low ping. Because by the nature of how far your line has to travel. I know I'm really messing with the guys here. Don't blame me. I'm enjoying playing for longer. Well, Relene, you laugh. I have not had a day's worth of issues with him. And I've upgraded, downgraded. I've just come down from a gig connection down to a 200 connection. So I'll be able to upload. You know, it's not really about the upload so much. I did a lot of continuous multiple downloading of large files. So the gig connection allowed me to hit that gig capacity. But with individual file downloads, doesn't always make a difference. And the price difference isn't that much. I mean, to be honest with you, I was spending 1,400 Rand on a gig connection. It's not bad. Uncapped, unshaped. And I always hit that. I literally never had like downtime or didn't hit my allocated kind of line speed. Again, they don't have many customers, I assume. But I'm quite keen. If you ever see low ping games on like a EU server with VPN, send me some screenshot. I would love to see it. Then I can write something about it, and we can explore some potential there. Like what is the best way of doing it? Do you actually get the benefit for low ping games if you do this? And if you do, what is the recipe for that? VPN, which server? Different VPNs, do they give you different do they give you different results? And they should, because VPNs by their nature also have very different beasts. Alright, 6 players alive. I can't believe I made it to the top 10. This must be an all-time record. Ooh. It's the first time I've played the game with the pink-black crate. Oh yeah, there we go. It is on! I see it's a lot harder with not setting up the weapon spawn rates. There's somebody here. I'm going to see if I can ride over them. Oh! Penny! Did I get that right? I'll have to wait for that, the replay to catch up. Well played! Little teased out of the line there. Please do DM me if you're watching this after the fact. I hope you read the instructions before the fact. I didn't know where the other players were. There was like, it was only this player in that. Oh, there we go. Some beautifully planted shots. Nice. Got the catcher again. Well done. Alright, number 6. That's not too bad. Winner chicken dinner, guys. We'll do another one at 8 p.m. tomorrow. I didn't mean to switch my phone off there. Thank you to everybody for tuning in for the awesome conversation, as always. Let's keep the conversation going on the VPNs. I'm really keen to explore that. I just want to see if there's any other comments I missed. Hounds of Justice saying, oh, I missed it. Please join us tomorrow, 8 p.m. Room codes will go up probably about 20 minutes or so before the time. Well, Johannes, I mean, the problem, sorry, just Johannes, getting back to your question earlier, you said if they can only count the whole of Africa, the numbers will be great. But the problem is it's geographically based. You'll notice with anything in tech and IT, usually, Sub-Saharan Africa is a region for a purpose. With regards to infrastructure, usually with technology, usually with logistical lines. And please remember, the server for Africa was only based in Joburg. I mean, the plans was to expand it at some point, obviously as players increase. Put another server further up in Africa, then it makes a lot more sense because you have an Africa server, but it's divided into nodes or content distribution networks, for lack of a better term. And that would allow you to then have to count all these people properly, and they would enjoy the experience of a low server ping or low ping server. Because there's quality of service here, remember that. But listen here, guys, don't lose faith. Just keep playing the game, enjoy it. I mean, it's not ideal not to have the low millisecond ping, but you just become a better player. Just kind of, you kind of attribute, you have to attribute for these things. We've been doing it for years as South African gamers. But as mobile gaming, I think there's a lot happening at the moment, and I'm very excited. I've got some cool things that I'm going to launch soon that I want to share with all of you guys. I'll launch it on Battle Room Brawls, and it's just going to incorporate a broader mobile gaming conversation, I think. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of other games we can play. And obviously, I'm going to be doing other brawls too, so PUBG will always be a staple of what we do here, but I want to play some Among Us. Have any of you played Among Us? Have you installed